You know, I only started streaming like this year. Okay, this is it's been I mean, I've been streaming to some degree forever, like literally since I was like fucking 6 years old or whatever. Listen, okay, we still have the $10 goal. If someone drops $10, and I can count the gifted sub towards 5 of that $10, then we'll put it on again. Okay, they will have the donation war. All right, it's gone way. This streaming journey has been pretty successful. Oh my god. Okay. Starting with the award that none of you guys voted for, because only I have input on, is the best mod award. All right. All my mods who help out occasionally. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the all about me. We'll go that in a second. Oops. Whatever. First up, we got Dolphin Zero, Josh. He's not here that often. He also likes anime, and that counts against him. We can also see this is his Twitch recap. I'm not even his most watched. He has 32 hours on this fucking VTuber girl or something or whatever, and he only has 26 hours of me. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Next up, we got Ness. I don't even think Ness is here right now. Here when they wanna be. They did buy me this awesome Evil Morty shirt, though. So, there is that. Next up, we got Piglord17. We got Zach, the only mod actually here right now. What do you mean, what the fuck? He's here sometimes. Constantly redeems and then refunds his own channel points. As a good mod should, of course. He is a Nonfon OG. He is like the most OG of the Nonfon OGs. Okay. We can see he has 50 hours. 50 hours watching me. I was his most watched channel on Twitch. But see, prominent example right here. He's just gonna refund that 1,000 channel points. Next up, Emerald C64, aka Kyle. He's here quite often. I don't think he's here right now, which is kind of undermining my point a little bit. But he's here quite often. Okay. Actually mods occasionally. Has actually banned a few people, I think. Or like time people out and things. I'm pretty sure I remember him banning someone once. Gives actual content advice. However, it's gay, at least allegedly. Can't confirm. I was by far his most watched. We have 276 hours on me, and then we have 9 on Pirate Software and 9 on Kaisenad and 6 on Evolve Jake and 4 on Healthy Gamer GG. I'm surprised for the amount of time this guy talks about Evolve Jake. Okay, I'm surprised Evolve Jake is not his number one. So the winner shouldn't be surprised to anyone. It's Emerald C64. Of course it is. Of course it is. He's the only one of y'all that actually does your job. Okay, he's the only one. He's the only one. So shout out Emerald C64. Do I need to be using different pronouns now? Yeah, definitely. Next up, the first one y'all voted for. The best op. The best rigged. Yeah, Zach. It's not rigged, I assure you. Anyway. Obviously, you guys voted on this one. Let's see our nominees. Check Discord. Yeah, you had 50 hours watching me too, Anar. Don't worry. Rigged. You're not a mod. Any person who doesn't have Nonfon as their top watch is fake. Yeah, real. Fake fan, not even. Shouldn't even be here. Of course, Manar. OG op. Like, literally one of the first debates I had because Manar just goes into random people's chats and screams at them to debate. Insane. Literally insane. I think he has schizophrenia. It's good content, though. Next up, we got Glenn. Cannot read. Glenn is incapable of reading. Don't know why he thinks he can debate people when he's incapable of reading. 1v1 me, bitch. Glenn, let's do it. 1v1. Actually, I shouldn't be challenging him to this while I'm in a fucking dress, okay? You know what? I will show up to the 1v1 debate in a dress, actually, okay? If it's what it takes, okay? He does give me views, though, okay? Manar barely gets me views, but Glenn has a little bit of name recognition. Because he was on that Jubilee video, I can clickbait him as being like a Jubilee guy, like Jubilee MAGA guy. Next up, PPG. Also cannot read, and it's also insane.
This is like the problem with people like Destiny and people like Nonfon, dude, right? Nonfon will put out a statistic like, oh, what's the
Are we watching PPG? Welcome to the stream, McGillider.
Nonfon.
Yes, we are. Impression of me.
Have you looked at like the medium game, and like the medium is higher than it was in 1970, you know?
Right? He'll look at a statistic that shows that the stock market is great. That means equal to everybody should be happy. Right?
It's pretty
in
accurate.
reality,
You sound like a
people
dork.
can't afford rent. People can't buy a house because of interest rates. People can't buy a car because of interest rates. People can barely buy food because corporations are literally, deliberately price gouging, etc., etc.
You know, we chat mentioned this, so we'll watch this clip too. Oh, I guess okay. Hold on. Oh, I can't. I forgot. Can I not? I can't like just play it in here. Whatever. It's a clip of him jerking off the. I did not mean to use Google Gemini. Clip of him, you know, jerking off the denims. It's a pretty go-to clip. Did I miss anything? Not quite yet. You missed a little localist. I gave the best mod to. You weren't even a nominee for best mod because you suck and you barely mod. That's a pretty fire clip of him. He's also banned from Twitch now. Also, I don't know, chat, you mentioned the PPG versus whatever debate guy. Make it full screen, send in the core. I sent it in, like, literally general in Discord, don't worry. But,
this is like the problem.
I literally, yeah, real. I don't think you, well, because I think you've banned one person and it's been Kamala Harris. Tiki Tack, we've had a few debates of him by now. He's pretty good faith and smart. Provides content. Not enough for name recognition. He doesn't give views. Okay, the good faith, like intellectual workout debates. Okay, don't give views. We need screaming. We need yelling. You know who provides that to us? Pentuple. Really dumb. Terrified of me. He's terrified of me. He will not debate me. Pentuple, debate me without muting me this time. Do it, buddy. I will show up in this fucking dress, okay? And I will have the dress disadvantage. I'll do it. He won't do it. He's terrified. Terrified of me. Mutes me, as mentioned. Terrified of me. He did provide funny Twitter drama, though. We had like a whole day going back and forth on Twitter, man. We ended up drawing other people into it. We drew Gibbs into it. We drew Fabian Liberty into it. That was pretty fire. All right, you guys voted. All you guys voted. Well, not all of you guys. A lot of you guys voted. Seems kind of gay, but so am I. And the winner goes to Manar. Manar pulled through. Manar pulled through. The OG up. Manar. Shout out. I don't know if Manar's watching right now. He could be. What do you mean rigged? You guys voted for this one. Manar had Allah on his side. Yeah, Manar did. Manar did. He came through. Moving on to the best ally of the stream. First off, we got the boss, obviously. He set up all the debate death matches. You know, that helped a lot in the early days. I say early days, but it was only like 3 months ago or whatever, right? Like, you know, This was all like this year still. Everything in my career was this year, right? He is now held hostage by Putin. Okay, they won't let him stream, but he's out. I know he's out there somewhere. Okay, early days like this Tuesday. Okay, listen, okay. We learned a lot of those debates. Yeah, we learned, well, learn is a funny word. They were entertaining. Listen, I mean, like, early, again, everything in my career has only happened in this year. So if I, like, these are the early days, guys. Everyone here is the OG. Soon I will be up there with Destiny himself, okay? We'll have 1 million YouTube subs, and and I'll remember all you guys. Don't worry. But I mean, like, early days relative to now, right? Because obviously, like, you know, I moved on from the boss to, you know, like, Hippie Dippy, you know. Next up, we got Dylan Burns and Danabo, or /Danabo, rather. They let me on Hippie Dippy. That got me like 100 YouTube subs. That was a bit. It was like from 800 to 900 YouTube subs. Was like all being on Hippie Dippy. That was fucking goated. Appreciate it. Yeah, they took me from that. They let me on the recruitment show because apparently Danabo had like seen a little bit of my stuff, and then they let me on the real show. On the real show, they let me talk to. Who did I talk to there? That was big. I guess Cam Higbee. Yeah. The big connections as well. I think Cam Higbee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cam Higbee's on my friends list now. So we have that. Some of the other people, like Pentuple, did not accept my friend request because they're scared. Really, it's just Pentuple that's scared. Next up, we have sample text. Of course. OG ally. Been there since day one. What's up, Hollow Husk? Welcome, your mom, real. Been here since day one. Okay, helped a lot with their like early Israel debate stuff. Knows quite a bit of stuff about Israel and econ. He's a bit of a master debater. We need an award for your cat. Give this award. I should have. I would have had my cat versus Sample's cat, and I would have just given it to myself. I would not have let you guys vote. Would have just given it to my cat. A master, yeah, he's a master debater, bro. Duh. Joins VC, gives me free content. Content he's in here just about every day. Okay, or well, just about every time I stream. And he's like, you heard this new epic econ paper thing? And funny memes. He's got funny memes. You guys don't see the Instagram reels he sends me, but they're funny. Or the DMs. There's funny memes in the DMs too, don't worry. Sometimes we even have funny memes on stream, don't worry. Content about graping cows. I mean, you make fun of it, but that's what people want to see or that's the content people want to see. Bestiality, zoophilia debates. That's what get. Don't worry, that's what get views, man. What is a grape? Localist, do you not know the TikTok language? Next up, we have Isaac. Of course. Joins VC for content sometimes. Okay, he kind of stopped streaming, but you know, not fun. OG ally used to stream. I think he reached out to me and said, you know, he reached out to me after like the first Manar debate, so he's a little bit less OG than Manar technically, but you know, he's an actual ally. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, joins VC for content, runs his own podcast now. That's just pretty cool. I do watch it occasionally, Isaac. Don't worry. Yeah. And the winner. You guys voted. You guys chose, okay? Everyone voted. And the winner goes to sample text. Of course it does. Congratulations, Sample. I already told him we wanted to see it. He had to go to bed. I vote the guy with the boner. It's Isaac. This is real, by the way. This is he did a subathon. This is real. Okay. What do you mean rigged? You guys voted. It's not rigged. Well, you guys had the opportunity to vote, okay? By the way, this is real. Do not let Isaac convince you this is fake. This is a real picture. He was doing a subathon, and while he was sleeping, he got a really fucking hard boner, okay? Yeah. So this is real. And sample text won. You guys voted. Sample text pulled through. Chat, I'm the best chatter. I show up 3 times a year. Welcome, Game Boy. Maybe next year, Game Boy. Speaking of best chatters, we are now on to our best chatters for the nominees. All right. We have Copeland OK. Copeland OK, he's here pretty often. He's pretty based, okay? Next up, we have Localist Party. He's here a lot of time. A lot for some reason. How am I not nominated? I don't think you got as much time as these people. He is really fucking stupid. And next, we have Ophelia. Ophelia is here sometimes. She kind of abandoned me. 1v1 me on topic of my Oh, Glenn is here. What's up, Glenn? Glenn, I was saying a topic of my choosing. I don't know what topic would you want? There are topics I would agree to do of your choosing, but if Localist wins, I'm gonna go. Ophelia, she's here sometimes. She kind of abandoned me once I got like more than 3 average viewers. But okay, importantly though, she gave me the connections early on, okay? She invited me to that neutral water server and that springboard. All of this, okay? Should have AFK'd 100 hours to get a nomination. Exactly. And the winner. You guys voted, okay? You guys voted. This was not up to me. Not up to me. It was you guys who voted. And we have to me this was a surprise. But maybe it shouldn't have been. Localist Party won. Despite the alleged voter fraud taking place by Game Boy 4. Super rigged. Mass voter. There's no what do you mean insurrection? You voted for a localist? Okay. It's not Jan 6. Hollis not even nominated. Gave this guy's first. This is best chatter. Okay, the people who chat the most. Okay. This was a free and fair election. There is no outcome determinative fraud found. Okay, nothing outcome determinative. All right. There are no mail-in ballots. But I don't know if you guys know. You could have actually done the survey twice. For Google Forms, like you can enable it to only do it once, but then you have to sign in, and I don't really care that much. So I did. You guys technically could have done it twice. You could have done fraud. I'm just letting you know there was the potential for fraud. As far as I know, that did not really happen, but it was possible. There's a lot of Russian interference. I did it 4 times. I don't know if we're joking anymore. I don't think I don't think Localists would have won if there was this type of voter fraud. Are people really who is? Yes, how many votes? I mean, I can pull up the form if you guys want to see the results exactly. For best op, we had 22 responses. There's things there. For best ally, we had these. Best chatter, you can see was split relatively evenly. I don't wanna leak that one yet. As far as I know, 100% of Russian votes went to local. Oh man. So I mean, Localist, his margins here were relatively big. I don't know. There would have had to been some serious voter fraud to change this, right? Localists are rigged. No evidence of rigging. All right, best debate. You dominated. Yeah, apparently. First up, Hippie Dippy. By the way, I don't say I only have the low quality versions of my thumbnail. I delete my old videos, and now I only have the low quality versions of the thumbnails or whatever. But thank you for all my supporters. Unfortunately, I'm gay. Damn. You can't do shit nowadays. I mean, I can't believe America is still this homophobic. Is that Hake in a thumbnail? Yeah, that is Hake. I've talked to Hake. Hake actually accepted my friend request, unlike Pentuple, who's scared and didn't. It's a bitch, and it's afraid of me. Get fucked. Anyway. It was a very important, obviously. It was fun. Destroyed MAGA. Destroyed them. Absolutely owned. Destroyed. Okay? They had nothing. They had nothing. No good points. Okay, I mean, the points I contributed with, they had no good points. They did. Thanks for the fart in ARC. You know, listen, they did it. They talked about like abortion, like some specific cases of abortion that like I just did, or deaths supposedly caused by abortion bans, and I just didn't know the specifics of it, so I didn't contribute there. On the points I did contribute to, absolutely destroyed, eaten up. It's not rigged. There's no. It's not.
I can imagine what
I was voted out early on though, unfortunately. Thanks, localist. Unfortunately. Rigged. This was a real rigged vote, okay? You guys are complaining about rigging. You want to know the real rigged vote was this Hippie Dippy vote, because I have 10 viewers and everyone else there has 200 viewers, okay? So like, what do you think is gonna happen? Everyone else there. Why can't I redeem twerk break? I think I have it turned off because I just don't. Like the stream deck's broken. This was the real rigged debate vote. I'm the new guy there, so I'm already at a disadvantage. And two, I have a major viewer deficit. Okay. This was the real rigged vote, rigged against me. Okay. Next up, we have Glenn / the Tim Hale J6 panel. Talk to actual neo-Nazi rioter Tim Hale. That was interesting. Didn't know he was. I knew he was at the riot because they told me, but I didn't know he was dressing up as Hitler. While I was talking to him, I knew the most there by far. It was easy. Absolutely destroy the people in that one. Jubilee guy, pretty respectful, pretty extensive. It was like I think it was like a 3-hour conversation. And it's a cool dude. Like not only did he know a decent amount, he was respectful the whole time. He's like cool to talk to, and he was on Jubilee, which makes him important. Okay, this video did underperform though. Okay, I was expecting this is a good debate with a cool person. I was expecting to get like 1,000 views in this video. It got like 150. Okay, everyone needs to go run this video up afterwards. Next up, we have the process tariff panel. It was insanely heated. It was the sample text team up debate, our favorite ally here, sample text. And we destroyed them. We destroyed them. Common good faith debate, Al, yet again. Yeah, I think this debate got way more views than I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't bad faith. It was just it was not respectful or whatever. We also have the first Manar Israel debate. You want to hear about about bad faith and about heated debates. Oh boy, was this one. You lose tariffs, real. Oh man, this was this was a doozy. It was long. It was like 3 hours long. It was heated. We were yelling a lot. Manar didn't know anything. Manar still doesn't know anything. At least I don't think so. You know, I don't see any evidence that he's learned anything more. But it was fun. Okay, I enjoyed it, and it was helpful early on to you know, learn how to epically debate. I remember this day. Okay, because I had I set up 2 Israel debates for this same day. Okay, and I was worried because I didn't there was like research I wanted to do that I didn't do. I forget exactly what I wanted to do or wanted to read, but I didn't do it. I was just lazy, and I was like, oh no, fuck, they might know more than me. I don't know what I was thinking. Of course I don't know. Manar doesn't know anything. Why was I thinking he knows more than me? Add channel point redeemed for push-ups. I'm not gonna add, dude. Push-ups. Do you see these arms? I'm not doing push-ups with these arms for channel points. Okay, I need bits for that. I need dollars, dollar bills. Okay. I don't see the 2 drunk Russian debate where you were playing Smash. That would have won easily. That one didn't do super well, but yeah, true. Guess you need to build them. You need protein. I got enough protein. Next up, we have the Trash Panda. Just do girl push-ups. What are girl push-ups? Nah, Malibu. I don't know what your obsession is with me needing more protein or whatever. You may as well. You're already wearing a dress, real. Why do your parents not feed you? I don't know, man. It's because we don't have the, we need some more bits, need some more donos, and then we'll see. That'll be the actual. Do bone smashing for your entire body. Obsession is the first time I mention it, and it's not. The best intellectual is probably with Fabian Liberty. I didn't include that one because it was like that debate was like painful. That debate was just more painful than anything. But the trash bomb for double rations. But this debate, the first debate, deathmatch win. All right. I've also only talked to Fabian Liberty once. We've talked to a lot of these other people multiple times. Destroyed him despite his high confidence. Okay. I think the biggest move of Israel Palestine is that there's like 20 people with the deep wealth of correct knowledge on a topic, and they are all old as fuck PhDs. Yeah. Destroyed him. And then he blocked me after, and to this day refuses to talk to me. This was an epic debate. Okay. He came in like, oh, there's no way I lose. There's no way. I've been looking for someone to own on the abortion topic. I own these my body, my choice people. Like, and then it wasn't a 3-0 win. This is my only not 3-0 debate deathmatch win. Although I've only done 3. This was a 2 to 3 win. Okay. And the winner, you guys voted, everyone here voted, and the people have determined that the best debate was, of course, the first Manar Israel debate. Any news about the boss? I haven't seen it. I don't know anything that other people don't. Clap. I should have added a clap sound effects. The first Manar Israel debate. I don't know if Manar is here yet. Shout out Manar. Apparently people really like, the good faith debates. They always lose out. Okay. Oops. Well, I didn't skip anything. Okay. Next up, the best dunks and crash outs. I edited a little bit of a highlight reel. That we're gonna watch here. About 10 minutes long. Resolution 181 is binding, Manar.
Which resolution?
UN Resolution 181, the partition plan. Do you think that's binding?
No, I know the resolution 181 was not. No, I'm talking about the 47
Yeah,
partition.
Resolution 181 is the
Jesus
It was
Christ.
Oh, good memes, man.
Okay, wait. It is. So what is your argument? Then you actually have no argument besides that I'm wrong. And so when I accept that you are right.
To be sure, you are asking.
You actually have no argument except that I'm wrong, dude. That whole sample text Manar debate is fucking hilarious, dude. UN 242, 1 isn't legally binding, 2 doesn't even require Israel to withdraw from all the occupied territories, and 3 ties the withdrawal of Israel from occupied. It ties Israel withdrawing from the occupied territories to Arab recognition for peace. The way international law works, if you're doing something illegal, you have to immediately cease that illegal activity. No negotiations, no whatever. So the fact that it ties Israel's withdrawal to negotiations with Arab states actually directly supports the notion that Israel's occupation is on the whole legal, even if certain things they do within the occupation, like the settlements, are illegal. Look, see, this is why Kilpton OK was a best chatter nominee. He was here, and Ark, you weren't here back then.
No, it's not.
You ain't him.
Illegal.
You ain't him.
To take territory in a military
annexation
war.
is illegal. Occupation resulting from a war self-defense is not illegal. But annexation is illegal. So, like, for example, how much of Gaza do you think has been damaged or destroyed? What % of buildings?
I don't. The number 60 pops in my head. I don't.
So
I don't
people
remember.
still do this, by the way.
Specifically?
During this war, a bunch of college academics and a few research agencies have been using a new technique that has never been used before. Its effectiveness has never been evaluated before, where they use publicly available low-quality satellite and radar data to try to estimate the number of buildings damaged or destroyed. That's where we get these numbers like 60%. The UN, which has access to much higher quality satellites and uses conventional methods, which have been tested and been seen as relatively effective in the past, comes up with a number 35% damaged or destroyed.
Yeah, 35.
Okay.
Trump on tape admitted he was showing a document to someone that he didn't declassify and couldn't show them. If you
Okay, I on tape today in the live, I said I like you, but man, are you gonna prove that? Like you're gonna use my words against me now?
The jobs report in July came out. It was
are you gonna use my words against me just because you have a confession on tape?
off by 818,000.
Always bringing the debate back to its schizo sheet.
Guess what? They're lying to you about this one.
Hey, Gibbs,
Gibbs, are you aware of the fact that the methodology for job revisions has not changed since 1979?
Cool, so maybe it should change, but you know.
Are you aware that the job revision in 2006 was just as large, and the job revision in 2009 was even bigger than this recent job revision?
Holy shit.
Those are good times in the economy. Is that what you think?
I mean, this isn't so much an opinion piece as it is in like literally like any economics textbook. They'll probably go over rent control and price ceilings and binding price ceilings. But I mean, we can also.
I'm pretty sure you're reading this out of an opinion piece.
Reading. I'm not reading anything right now. This is from memory. It's from my economics class.
From your memory, then.
Yeah, it's from Greg Mankiw. Do you know Greg Mankiw? Greg Mankiw,
what
baby.
He loses something called comparative advantage. Do you know what that is?
Greg Mankiw.
No.
It's the idea that like certain countries or companies may specialize in making certain goods, or another way to put it is.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me! I should have drilled out of that from the first. What? He doesn't know what comparative advantages.
What? Those goods from them than to make them yourself in your own country. Does that make sense?
Helen Lichman has predicted the past around 40 years. Every single election, the only one
don't do it, PPG. Don't use the keys.
I'm telling you, bro. Kamala Harris is gonna win in a landslide. I'm sorry, brother. So you have your economics. I have.
Don't do it, baby. Baby, don't do it. Don't cite the keys, baby.
Kamala Harris is gonna win in a landslide. I'm sorry, brother. So you have your economics. I have my economics.
Not how economics work. I'm just. Do you know what the Phillips curve is?
I don't know what the Phillips curve is.
Can you describe to me what elasticity is?
You tell me.
You still don't know what comparative advantage is? It's the GDP.
What are the components to the GDP?
Okay, I was just trying to prove that point.
Bimmy, what does GDP stand for?
Growth. GDP, growth. I don't have the fucking definition on me, dude.
You realize that wealth taxes are taxes on unrealized gains, right? Like a wealth tax levied on somebody's net assets is including unrealized gains of their stock portfolios.
That's okay. Well, that's your opinion.
I'll skip to the corporation part because
wait, no, please.
They're not taxed.
Do you think there's a 0% tax incidence on workers for corporate taxes?
Yes.
Find me a single study that shows that there's a 0% incidence on taxes or on wages.
Doesn't
exist, by the way, corporate taxes.
Do I know it off the top of my head? No, but I'd be happy to give you a
It's
rundown.
not there. It just says she's going to build 3 million houses. Her housing section is a total of 4 paragraphs long, and the last one hardly constitutes an entire paragraph.
Okay, just to be clear, she also has an 82-page policy book in the economy, right? And there's 6 full pages dedicated to housing policy, not including the word there.
Should be able to pull at least.
Yes, because there's an element of prices here, but there's also the element of money leaving our country, leaving our economy. So what we're trying to do is keep that money here, even if we're paying more.
By the way, if I was to bet, Pentuple still does not understand this.
Money isn't going overseas.
Once they have our dollars,
less money at a time, that money doesn't come back.
What definitionally has to? What countries do once they have our dollars?
What are you saying?
We're
talking about tariffs. We're talking about whether this is going to improve American manufacturing. It seems obvious that it is.
Imports or the money comes back through investing in the U.S. Those are the only two options. You don't understand how to balance the payments work.
They don't invest in the U.S. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, when he says we have a trade deficit, the only logical conclusion from that, as a matter of accounting, is that countries are investing in us because we have a capital account surplus.
Oh my god.
CTV? You know, do we think that, for example,
you want to read the headline you found on Google? Why are you here? What are we doing? This is so much more interesting without the kid from Google. You didn't even know that American manufacturing has been hemorrhaged. You asked me why it was even a bad thing. You have literally no spot at this table. Like the fact that you're even in this, you're below this.
You're scared of me because you don't actually understand any economics. Is the issue. He's still scared. He's still running. It's necessarily good to bring American manufacturing back. I can also tell you manufacturing productivity has gone up a lot, so U.S. manufacturing output has actually increased, although manufacturing employment has decreased. There's an opportunity cost to everything. Everyone making a car is someone not. He won't understand it because he has been muted right now. Making an iPhone. iPhones are generally more productive. Like the market accounts for this really well. The market makes sure that the factors of production flow to the most profitable use case. I don't see why the government should intervene lean on our liberty to import and make us all overall worse off and less productive. Like you have no good argument for that. Okay, do you acknowledge that in the plan that Eastman had written out that Pence would skip opening Arizona's?
I don't acknowledge anything except what I just read, which was, hey, adjourn.
Okay, that's great. I can send you the Eastman memo here. So here's
which was within his power.
Okay, so this is point 2 of the Eastman memo. When he gets to Arizona, he announces that he's multiple slates of electors and so is going to defer decision until finishing other states. That is in violation of the provision of the Electoral Count Act that says vote certificates must be open, presented, and acted upon in alphabetical orders of the states, beginning with letter A, and further provides that no votes or papers from any other state shall be acted upon until any objection to the votes or papers shall have been finally disposed of. That violates that.
I'm sorry. You were like running away. So
how am I? I just told you this is like such an autistic like level of detail that I'm providing you. I'm providing you the exact statute in the Electoral Count Act that this is breaking in the exact provision in the Eastman memo that.
Yeah, I heard you.
If there was a conspiracy to manipulate the job numbers, why on earth would they release the revisions at all? Why wouldn't they at least wait till after the election to release the revisions? Like what?
Because it was leaked, maybe?
No, it was not leaked. It was put out on its regular schedule. Its regular schedule that it's maintained since 1979, okay? The methodology for job revisions has not changed since 1979. Can you name his... Oh, sorry, like a Manar, it like doesn't even know, like he just sees like on his Twitter timeline like 800,000 job revision, whatever, and he's like, he doesn't even understand like this is put out on like the regular revision schedule. He just is like, maybe it was leaked. Single person who works at the BLS.
The who?
What does BLS stand for, Manar?
BLS? Is that a new Korean band?
What does the BLS track, Manar?
Blood, sweat, and tears. What?
What is the BLS track?
Who's the BLS? Why are you introducing a new...
So you're alleging a conspiracy. You don't know anyone who works at the BLS. You don't know what the BLS is. You don't know what the BLS stands for. You're alleging this major conspiracy that all the job numbers are faked. And since 2016, the Federal Reserve has been using fake job numbers.
Let me give you an example.
You can't give an example because you don't know what the BLS is.
Let me give you an example. For example,
scroll up. You are on the right thing. You just have to scroll up. You see that second paragraph there? So now that the president has been set that the Electoral Count Act is not quite so sacrosanct as was previously claimed, I implore you to consider one more relatively minor violation and adjourn for 10 days to allow legislators to finish their investigations. So that's Eastman conceding that his plan would violate the ECA.
Yeah, I believe that he is allowed to adjourn.
Bureau of Labor Sims. Okay, well, guess what? This is saying that adjourning is violating the law. From John Eastman himself, the guy who came up with this plan. So Eastman himself...
It doesn't
Bureau of Labor shit, real. He says, I implore you to consider one more relatively minor violation and adjourn for 10 days.
That could be a violation of his mental state. That could be a violation of anything.
Can you not read? Can you make Nonfon get its own compilation? It's never happened. Now, how could I do that? It's like, you know, trying to, you know, it's like the footage of Bigfoot, you know, it just doesn't, it's just not real.
That's why you will lose elections.
A lot of media should just
a lot of people put out their feelings.
Like Pete Buttigieg goes on Jubilee and someone says like, I care about inflation, and Pete Buttigieg has to do like, I understand your feelings regardless of what the statistics say. Like blah 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 blah. He gets so much great because he's a politician. But like people are, what are people in the media supposed to do with like the new CPI numbers coming and inflation is down?
People are talking. I didn't hear the end of that.
That's low IQ. That's low IQ. I'm high IQ.
And unfortunately, a lot of the voting base is low IQ.
Wait, no, be specific. Low human capital. What do you want the media to do when inflation is down, Isaac? Do you just want them to be like, well, yeah, maybe inflation is down, and maybe, but I understand that you guys are still frustrated, and you guys should still vote for the Democrats. Please vote for like what do you want them to do?
Do you want to hear my opinion now?
Yes, I want you to be specific. What do you want the media to do? Like,
my problem is whenever people would come out and they would say stuff like, hey, like I am having a problem with affording stuff, and the option that you would, or the response you would hear is, well, you know, we
By the way, Slime, I'm pretty sure they do track that. They track a ton of things with their current population survey.
We are the best economy in the world. We're the best
like
in the G7.
unemployment.
We are doing
and
this.
I believe the latest forced participation rate.
These are all facts. These aren't going to get people on your side if you're not acknowledging.
This?
You should. What?
Who did this? I don't know.
This guy, I did this.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
people have done this. I've heard this specifically.
Sample ruining it for me. Ruining it. Undermining me. Yet he still wins. He still wins. Best ally. If you want to chat with me live, sub here or go to Nonfon420 on Twitch or Kick via the links below. Once again, please like and sub to help with the algorithm, and consider sending a donation through YouTube Super Thanks to directly support me, and I'll make sure to reply to any question you ask. See you guys next time.